Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Data Visual on Display. We are in Ottawa, and this is our second to last stop. We are in Ottawa today, all day, and on the 24th, which is 2 days from now, we will be in Toronto. So if you haven't signed up yet, look at the barcode right below your screen and scan that, and please do sign up. We want to see you there. So today, this morning, I'm with Daniel Napier from iKan.
Morning.
And I'm going to hand it to you.
Lovely. Well, thank you, Claude. Good morning, everybody. So I'm Daniel from iKan. I'm very happy to be here at the Ottawa show with Data Visuals. So what we're going to be showing today on the stand is a selection of our products. So we manufacture lighting solutions. So typically DMX is our core product range. However, we have an exclusive PoE range of lighting. And we'll talk more about that in a moment. But effectively, that is lighting that's powered and controlled over a single Ethernet cable. And that has some huge savings when it comes to system integration and installation. It saves money, time, and permitting. So we'll look at those in a minute. We also have on the stand here one of our prompter solutions. This is what we call the PT419, and this also has a talent monitor. Now, this talent monitor is different from your traditional prompter in the fact that the traditional ones would be SDI and HDMI and require AC power. The NDI prompter requires no power. It's fully PoE, so it can receive an NDI source, or sources up to 10 inputs, in fact, and power over a single cable. And where the advantage this becomes is in certain environments where you do not want an AC component at the studio location. Certainly in some educational situations, school boards don't want AC power. So you can effectively run your whole camera solution over PoE. So that would be the camera, it would be the prompting solution, because you can have both a script and a talent monitor that PoE. And that way, it's a much safer environment in an educational situation. We're also showing here our M pedestal, which is a motorized pedestal. And this is a really powerful tool, but particularly for customers that are not familiar with tripods and pedestals. It's one-touch operation. You can manually move the tripod up and down, or you can do it to presets. Just like our lights, the pedestal can all be controlled via QSys. So if you've got an existing space, you can automate the control of the lights, the pedestal, and the prompter to make it a seamless workflow. Just taking a hint on our PoE lights. So we've got 2 PoE lights here today. We have a range of about 7 in total. Most are by colour. We do have an RGBW series, but more importantly now, we also have white fixtures. So in a corporate space, if you want to put these on a low-hanging ceiling, they can blend in nicely. So it's less of a sore foot standing out on the ceiling. As I mentioned, the PoE lights are powered and controlled over a single Ethernet cable. And the advantage to that is, in an installation environment where you've got a brand new room, typically with a DMX solution, you'd have to install overhead electrical. With a typical grid, of 20 by 20, you'll need to look at around 20 to 30,000, Canadian dollars to do that. That's for permitting, that's for labour and cabling. With the PoE, because it's a Cat6 cable, the SI can install it themselves. So there's no overhead electrical. There's no coordinating with an on-site sparks, which takes time. And there's no permitting. So you can pretty much take these and install them straight into an empty space. But the most important thing is you're saving up to 20 grand on your installation, which either means you're $20,000 cheaper than someone doing DMX solution, or it's $20,000 more on equipment, which is always what the customer wants to see.
Indeed. And I know you have many solutions for hanging. You do have all different types of brackets.
Yes. So typically lights would be hung from a ceiling on a mega clamp. So that's typically how most lights are hung from a ceiling. You can buy individual single posts where you can hang lights with a baby pin. We do obviously lighting stands. And for corporate, where you've got a drop ceiling, we also sell a drop ceiling mount. And it's specifically designed to suspend one of these lightweight lights onto a drop ceiling. You do need to wire it off to the ceiling for security, but it allows you to take an existing boardroom space or existing meeting room and add lights to it very quickly and very easily.
That's great. And I know you also have, you do sell bundles.
We
right,
do.
to make it easier to order a complete kit with
Yes.
one SKU. And I'd like also if you could talk about the portable kits that you already have
Yes.
bundled together.
So as we briefly mentioned, we do sell prompter solutions, and that's typically the prompter head by itself. How we do what's called turnkey solutions. They are really becoming one of our biggest sellers because ultimately no engineer wants to spend time trying to specify and work out all the key components. And in SI, they've got a lot on their plate. They're really busy. What they don't want is change orders through mistakes of ordering the wrong equipment. So a turnkey is a single SKU, and it requires very little intervention from the engineer. We guarantee that camera solution will work with that pedestal, with that prompter. So it's a lot easier for the SI to have reassurance when they're buying one of our systems that there's going to be no comeback and change orders from them. Outside of that, general kits, we do obviously lighting kits. So we sell individual lights, obviously for seating spaces. We do sell portable shooting kits where you can buy multiple fixtures. So it could be 4 or 5, a 3-point or a 5-point lighting kit with stands and bags. We have quite a very diverse range of products, in fact. We've only got a few here today. So, for example, the prompters, they come from 17 to 21 inches. Or, and they can either be a PTZ prompter where the PTZ goes inside the head, or a traditional split beam where the camera goes into the rear. The PTZ prompters have become the most popular because you don't require a fluid head tripod, which saves you a lot of money, and because the PTZ cameras have become really powerful now, and the quality of them has improved to no end. Certainly, please visit our website to find out more, which is www.ikancorp.com.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to touch base on. I know that when you order a kit, or let's say a lighting kit,
yes,
you can also get a complete kit, even including the Netgear switch.
Yes.
And
yes.
I'm just going to pull this top down a little bit just to show that we do have a Netgear PoE++ switch, which is feeding the lights right now, and could also feed the monitors, right?
It could. So yes, so we do pair with Netgear, the Netgear AV over IP range, because we've certified those. One thing about PoE lights is you need to consider the power budget because you are running the lights from that switch. So typically it has to be a PoE++ switch. And on our website, we do sell the bundles where you can buy lights and the switch as one solution. However, on the bigger solutions, you would need someone like your help to help determine the right switch based on your needs.
Yes.
Because we do a big range of lights. So most of our lights, PoE++ is 85 watts a channel. So most of our individual lights, of course, below that power setting, but we do larger fittings where they are actually 170. They take 2 PoE+ cables direct, but most of our fixtures are a single cable. A lot of our fixtures are actually 60 or 50 watts less, but our bigger fixtures are 85 watts.
Yep. I also want to take a second. I don't know how this is going to come out on camera, but I just want to show you how powerful these lights are, surprisingly, for PoE lights. I'm going to bring this one up to about 80%. I'm just going to let it reset. So the problem is here, I have a class 3 switch. And I'm limited to 60 watts, so I got to be careful with that. But yes, just to mention, when you are playing with these lights, 85 watts, you need a PoE++ class 4 switch.
Yes.
So if I bring this up, I'm going overboard. Let's do the other one. There we go.
But ultimately, the power. Sorry.
Yeah. So these are. Go ahead.
The power is the QSys control system. Most corporate customers have them installed already. So this is a very easy plug-in to integrate to an existing system. It's free of charge, downloadable from the QSys designer, and it makes it very easy to control the lights live, but most importantly to presets, because most corporate users are not lighting experts. So you just create your use cases and select the one that's appropriate for what you're doing.
That's right. We did. I wanted to show the back of this one.
Yeah,
here.
we can pick it up.
Yeah, actually, I'll just unplug it just so the cable makes it. Okay.
Oh, we can't. We can't.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, just wanted to remind you that this is DVOD. If you haven't signed up yet, please go ahead. We're coming to you straight live from LiveView, and we're being broadcasted by Social 180 Group. Thank you very much for listening. Take care.
Thank you.